Take 320. Feels that way. Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've actually posted a video. Wow, let me just tell you, I woke up this morning and was watching a couple of YouTube videos, and one of my old videos popped up in the feed, and I watched it and realized, holy cow, it's been a long time since I've actually posted one. I think the last one I posted was back in March, I think. If I posted that one, I think. I don't remember. Anyway, and so I went back and watched my very first video, and which was like in October of 2016, and I was just blown away. Let me tell you guys, this has been one crazy wild ride, honestly, this past year. So I thought I'd kind of just check in and give a review of 2017 and currently where I'm at and things like that. And so, with no further ado, let's go ahead and look at the full body picture. So here we go. So see if this helps. Yeah. So here I am a year later. Whoops. Let me do this here as well. There we go. A year later. This is me. Yeah. Let me even show you. You know, even my arms. They're pretty cool, by the way. I mean, it's like they're thin. Anyway. So yeah, I'm really happy of how things have turned out. So just to give kind of a recap, I have always struggled with weight, and even when I was a child, and had food addiction, and so losing weight for me was very, very difficult. I would do programs, I've done diets, and I would be successful, but I'd fall off the wagon and just gain the weight back and gain even more. And so yeah, so what spurred this whole transformation started in 2014 when I made the decision to go out and visit a nephew and his family in Omaha, and I was going to fly, and I wanted to make sure that I actually could fit in the seat. And so I started this weight loss journey then. At that time, my highest recorded weight, at least as far as I can ever remember, was 352 pounds. That was the highest. And and then a couple of coworkers and we got together on a weight loss challenge and kind of put some money in a pot, and whoever lost got the jackpot. And so thank you, coworkers, for donating some money to me for my trip, because I won the competition. I think I lost 50 pounds, and but after coming back from Omaha, I fell off the wagon, gained most of it back, and then lost some, and then gained some back, and so it's just always been a struggle. And finally, I had a coworker who suggested maybe that I look into having some bariatric surgery, and so she suggested a doctor in Tijuana, Mexico, and I said, "Oh heck no," because you hear all those stories, and she was okay. She was very kind and sent me the information. And so as I researched it and was able to talk to some people who have had it done and to see the results that they had, I thought, okay, I'm going to do this. And so in November of 2016, I flew to Tijuana, or actually I flew into San Diego, and then drove into Tijuana where I had the surgery. Flew in on Thursday, had the surgery on Friday, and left to go home on Monday. So I think that's how it went. Yeah. Anyway, so so this year. Also, as far as sizes are concerned, my highest size was a waist 52. I'm currently at 36, but I could probably get into a 34 now. Also, my shirt size went from a 4X, and now I'm actually down to a large, a tight large, but I can fit into a large. My current weight, as of yesterday, is at 197, and so my goal was to be at 200, which I'm at, or I actually have passed. However, I have to be careful now because maybe some of that weight loss is actually muscle, and I need to get back to the gym and start working out again. I haven't done that for a while. So anyway, also, so to kind of recap, I know in one of my earlier videos I had made the like a top 10 list of things I wanted to do in 2017, and so here is kind of a recap. I did go on a road trip with a couple friends, with a roommate and a friend of mine. We actually went up to Idaho. It was cheap and quick and fast and, you know, fairly close, and so we had a good time. Yeah. We were there the day that we were actually in a city, watched an eruption of a natural hot springs, and then we left and found out 2 hours later there was an earthquake, and so in that city. So yeah, interesting. But anyway, let's see. Also, I ran my first race. I did the Mayor's Mile in Provo as part of the Freedom Run, and did very well. I came, or my time was a little over 12 minutes, I think. It would have been better, except for, you know, there was a lot of kids running around and kind of cutting me off, and parents going slow with their kids, and so it was just, you know, I think I would have done better. But so that was my first mile race. I did sign up to do a 3K color run in October. However, it was early in the morning, and it was supposed to be like the temperature was like supposed to be at 45 degrees that morning, and I didn't, you know, I don't have the proper running attire for that kind of weather, and so I kind of skipped that one. But there's always next year. Anyway, so there's that. Let's see what else. I haven't tried out for the Tabernacle Choir. I've kind of put that on hold for right now. I don't even remember what else was on the list. But currently right now, I'm actually running. I can run 2 miles without stopping, which is great. I want to be able to run a 5K without stopping, and so that's kind of my goal. I need to get back to the gym. As I said before, I haven't been back for a while, but because I look and feel great, honestly. It's been one wild ride. What else do I want to tell you? What else have I done? Yeah, and just being able to fit into new clothes now is been amazing, you know, and to be able to go on trips and to be able to pick any shirt that I want, instead of having to go to the, you know, the in the very back where it's plus sizes and there aren't very many choices, and so it's just nice to be able to have more choice now than I did before. Another big announcement is that I've actually decided to have cosmetic surgery to get rid of some of the loose skin, and so I've made the decision to go with Dr. Michael Marion in Lehigh, and my surgery is scheduled for the 19th of January of next year, and so looking forward to that, because I hear there's a lot of pain involved, but I know that the results, if it's anything like the weight loss, because being able to see the results, that makes it all the pain worth it, honestly. And so so I'm having the surgery. I'm going to have a chest lift. I'm going to have an apron taken off. Also, they're going to tighten my stomach as well. So with all that being done, I'm going to be out of work for 3 weeks, and then after that I can go back to work, but I won't be able to really function fully for another 3 weeks. So this whole process will take about 6 weeks. But I'm really excited to have that done. My hair is starting to grow back. It was thinning just a little because of the weight loss surgery, but now I can see it's actually doing very well, which I'm happy for. Let's see what else. Dang it, I can't think of anything else. I wish there was more I could tell you, but I just want to say thank you to all of you who have shared things on YouTube, who've messaged me, have given me support. And I wouldn't have been able to do this without you. I'm grateful for this new lease on life, honestly. Another thing as far as my top 10 list, I did not go to an amusement park. I was going to go to Lagoon this past summer, but it was way too hot. But I've noticed now that I don't sweat as much, that I don't get I get warm, but I don't get hot like I used to, which is great. One negative side effect about the surgery is that I do get cold really quick. Like my hands, my feet will I can tell when I am freezing. And so, but it's a good feeling knowing that I've lost that layer of insulation, and that it's a great feeling. And so, I I don't know what else to say. I'm looking forward to new challenges, honestly, and my world has kind of opened up to a lot of other things that I never thought would be possible, and so, I don't have fear like I used to, and so it's been a very humbling year, honestly. We at work during October, for Halloween, we have what's called a boo run relay, and so they have these like challenges, and some people had to crawl, under duck, and some people had to jump over Hales of Bay. I actually did the running part, and it was so awesome because our team was ahead. I give kudos to my coworkers who helped me be in the lead, but at the same time, so I was able to take the lead in the running, and heard somebody coming up behind me, and made the decision, I'm just going to stay at my pace. I'm not going to go any faster, and see how this plays out. If I get past, then we'll worry about that then. But I could hear this person actually kind of like huffing and puffing and trying to catch up to me, and just thought, I'm going to keep it cool, and they never passed me. And we came in first in our heat. We came in overall, I think, 4th or 5th out of all of the teams, like out of 20. And so that was a pretty dang good feeling, honestly. And so I am just ecstatic how things have gone this year. So just to give you a little bit of background as far as like how my diet is right now. So I'm eating probably a little bit more than a cup 3 times a day. I'm having a lot of protein, so that includes, don't judge me, so like I do have a lot of hamburger as far as protein. I do have a lot of Greek yogurt as well. Peanut butter. I do have protein bars and shakes at times to help give me more protein. Let's see what else. I do have vegetables as well. For Thanksgiving, didn't have turkey. We actually had a casserole, which made cooking a cinch instead of waiting. Cooking for 4 to 6 hours. My mom actually had made the casserole, popped in the refrigerator the night before. We took it out. Only took 2 hours to really prepare all the food, and we sat down and ate, and then decorated for Christmas after that. And so, it was easy, because one thing, here's another negative thing, is that for me, like chicken and turkey are sometimes dry and very hard for me to swallow and get down. And so we kind of just forgone the turkey and had a casserole, and which made things easy, and I think my mom enjoyed that. And so she was able to relax a little bit more. And I did help with all the fixings and things like that. So don't you worry. I did splurge a little. I didn't have a roll as far as like I didn't have any carbs as far as that is. I really wanted to roll, by the way, but I didn't. But that night, the whole family got together. I did have a little chocolate cookie that was like a square, and then it was covered in European chocolate. It was divine, by the way. So I love those. So I had that, and then I also had another UK dessert. This little pie. It has like a plum. It's like this pie crust that had this like plum jelly filling with this almond paste. It's so good. I did have half of that, and so that was my Thanksgiving overindulgence. And so trying to avoid sugar as much as possible. Yeah, and yeah, so things are awesome. Trying to just eat a lot of protein. Anyway, someday, maybe. But thanks, everyone. I just wanted to kind of give a quick check-in and hope things are well with you. And thanks for all of your support. And holy cow, this is almost 20 minutes long. But anyway, love you guys. Hope you're doing well. We'll talk to you later. Bye.